That was when I was in high school. Yes. That was, it wasn't a holiday, it was just for my birthday. He said, I'll get you a bicycle, don't worry. So he went to this bicycle shop, it was in our neighborhood, and the guy was selling bicycles and car batteries and all flashlights and all that stuff. And my father says, I want to get a bicycle for my boy. I don't want a brand new one, just one that's good shape. Because you have a lot of good shape. Well, he said, yeah, I got one just for him. Look at this one. This one is a beauty. Got all new pedals on it. The brakes I worked on them. They worked good. The basket is new. That's for the front of the bicycle. So, well, my father says, all right. He asked me if I liked it. Yeah, I like it all right. Had new handlebars and new grips and all that. So I liked it. He said, all right. To the guy, the owner, you go ahead, give him the bicycle, he'll take it. And we have a friend that lives around the corner. We're going to leave it there till I pick him up with the bicycle. Well, he says, I'm happy that he likes it. Well, after my father left, he says to me, look, you got to wait a few minutes. I got to fix something on there, on the brake, and here's another thing that I got to work on. And I had new pedals on. He took them off and put old pedals on. He says, these work the best because they're broken in. The new ones are not very reliable. So, well, I says, go ahead and fix it any way you want it. He paid you for the bicycle, but sure. So, it had lights on it and everything. And then he says, go ahead and take it to where your father said. He'll pick you up. I said, all right, thank you. I took it there, and when my father came, about 6 or 7 o'clock before darkness came in. And he said, what happened to the bicycle? I looked at it, he says, the pedals are all shot, are old. The bicycle, the basket's still a little crooked where somebody hit it up against a wall or saw a tree or something. That's all crooked. The basket, the plate in the back is no good. He says, it wasn't like this. Oh yes, he says, that's the way it was. You didn't see it too well. Oh, geez. He says, let's take it back. And I figured if he took it back, he was so mad that he was saying, don't take this bicycle, we'll come another time. So I started crying, sort of. And he said, well, don't worry about it. We'll come back. And the guy says, oh, I'll be in business if you don't trust me. You go someplace else and get one. So anyway, I thought I'd never get a bicycle because he was mad. The other guy was mad. I was mad. And nobody was happy with my bicycle. So the guy says, well, look, take it over tomorrow and I'll put some new pedals on and I'll give you a new basket. How's that? Well, that sounded good to me. So the next day, we brought the bicycle back. We took the bicycle back, and the guy did that. And I was happy I was so happy with that bicycle, you never know. He says, the guy says, I would have fixed the other things, but I don't have the parts right now. What do you think about that? Well, I says, that's good enough for me. It's all right. It's okay. I got the new pedals on. I got a new basket. That's fine. So I got the new bicycle. Not the new one, the used one. About about 20 years after, I was working in the factory, in the machine shop, and I got acquainted with this old guy. He was older than my father, as a matter of fact. And I was telling him about this bicycle deal. He said, you know what? That was my father's store. How the heck, you know, what did you do with a bicycle? I said, well, I'm too big to be driving around with a bicycle now. But that was your father that did that to me? We made a big joke about it. But we worked, I worked with the old guy for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, and then he had to retire. And I was surprised that I run into him. Of all the people that I worked with, I run with a guy's father that tried to rape me. That's all. All I could say. And it was an awful time, though. I was small. I was small when I got the bicycle, but it was funny that I was able to find the guy that really did me wrong. I said, gee, I'm sorry about that, but I've nothing we can do now. All my wishes I got, pretty all fulfilled, but not entirely. I was mad at his father, not at him. But we turned out to be good friends with the guy's, his father and the guy that's working there, that's all. That was terrible, terrible days. Things are rough. They're all better now. I'm not a rich man, but I'm a happy man.